Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. Today we are doing a massive celery harvest. I started celery from seed back in February, and if you saw my last video, you would have known that I planted way too much celery in the garden. So it's time to finally get all of the celery out, and we're gonna do a quick preservation by juicing them. If you're new here, hi, my name is Marsha. I'm the Black Thumb Gardener. I live in Ontario, Canada, USDA Zone 5B, and welcome to a harvest video. If you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe, and if you're returning, welcome back, and thank you for supporting my channel. Now let's get started. So right now I have about, I think, 5 celery plants left in the garden. I have harvested a few stalks, so I probably had in total maybe 8 or 9 celery stalks in the garden. I know, crazy, right? So we're gonna harvest these 2 from this bed, and then we're gonna go over here and harvest these 2 because I really want to clear this bed to put garlic in soon. And then we're gonna come over here and harvest this last one in the bed because it's really crowding out the other plants, and it's been here way too long and it's time to get rid of it. Okay, because we have a lot of celery that we need to harvest, I put up this table so that we can just dump everything on the table, and then we're gonna do all of our juicing in the garden. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna start off with these celery plants because this is a bed I want to clear. So I'm gonna start off with these, do those, and then finally the last one over there. Oh my gosh, guys. This is one plant at my table. Literally, this table can only hold 2 plants at a time, but we're gonna stack it up. But look how big this plant is. I just can't believe it. Okay guys, we removed 4 celery plants from the garden. I cannot believe it. The beds are just looking more open. And here is our haul so far. I cannot believe how big these plants have grown. But now we have our last celery plant to harvest. This one is massive. Just look at those stalks. Whew. Let's get it done. Oh, damn. I feel like saying timber every time I cut down a plant. Gosh. So I thought I had 5 celery plants, but I don't. I have 6. Let's take a look. So I got rid of this celery plant, but what I didn't realize is that I planted 2 side by side. I had no idea I planted 2 different plants together. So we got to get this one out of the garden as well. Guys, here it is. We have 6 celery plants in the garden that we harvested, and I cannot believe it. This is the biggest harvest that we've ever gotten in the garden. Yeah, I think this is the biggest. Like, I am blown away. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't even know what I'm doing next. It makes me so happy to have such a big harvest from such a tiny seed. Just wow, like just wow. Okay, so before we get started, I think what I'm gonna do is start to break apart the pieces so that we can juice this celery very easily. I don't think I'm gonna juice all of it. I'm going to save some of it for cutting up and freezing. I had a viewer in the last video suggest that, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just doing a quick check to make sure there are no bugs and that the pieces I'm going to be saving are good. And then whatever I don't like, I'm gonna put in the compost. Speaking of which, I need a compost bag. Some of these pieces are really, really nice. Oh yeah, they just need to be cleaned. I find that if you harvest celery too early, you're gonna get very, very thin stalks, kind of like this. If you harvest celery too early, you're gonna get this. I find that if you wait a bit later, then you're gonna get better sized stalks like this. Okay. This is gonna take a long time.
Just a dream, just all in my head.
forgot to mention that there are two varieties of celery that I grew this year. The first is Tall Utah and the second is Tango Celery. I have no idea which one is which.
Be honest, tell me, should I've known that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? I try my best to move on, to let go.
Okay, some of you out there are gonna say, don't throw out those pieces I'm putting into the compost, but honestly guys, I have so much celery, I have more than enough to save. So I'm gonna wash this celery, cut it up. Actually, I don't even need to cut it up. I just need to wash it because it's going straight into the juicer. So I'm just gonna wash it and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, we are done cleaning these celery stalks. I tried to do it outside, but I realized I needed more space. So I came inside and started washing it indoors. And then I was able to bundle it up and put it over here. And I have about 10, I think, bundles of celery. Just look how gorgeous, clean they look. I'm so happy about it. I think at the grocery store, how much is it for organic celery? I don't know, $3-4 a bunch times 10, $40 of celery, guys. Yes. So we are going to juice them outside. So I'm going to bring the best bundles. I just got a tip from someone on the chat that I should try celery salt. So I think I'm going to be saving some of this for storing it in the freezer for future broths. I'm also going to be trying the celery salt now. And if you have any other tips as to how I should be preserving my celery, let me know in the comments. Hey guys, so I brought the juicer outside. We're going to try it outside and see how it works. I brought this bowl. I don't know how much is going to take to fill this bowl. So we have 3 stalks of celery. Again, I have my juicer. This is my mother-in-law's juicer. And let's see how this works. One that was a test run, and I wanted to see how quickly it took the celery and what kind of juice I was getting. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. Look at that. I also want to test how full this container gets. So it's pretty full. What I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this and then we're going to get back to juicing this. I'm going to remove all the elastic bands from the celery because this goes pretty quickly, and we'll get back to juicing. Okay guys, my entire container of, I think I had 3 celery plants completely done, and this is how much juice I got. I'm going to try this out before I continue. I'm just going to grab a shot glass and we're going to have a drink. Let's have a sip. Okay guys, I think I'm going to do 3 more bundles, and then I think with the rest of the celery, we're going to try cutting it up, putting it in the freezer, and then doing some celery salt.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up.
Okay, there you have it. 3 containers of celery juice. This is 750 mLs. I am so happy I did this project outside because it's been very messy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all of your tips on how to preserve my celery. I still have about 4 bunches inside that I still need to preserve, and I'm going to try some of the tips that you recommended in the comments. Let me know if there's anything else I can do with my celery. One last thing, I am running Vlogtober. Every day of this month, I will be posting something that I'm doing in the garden. I do have an entire playlist on Vlogtober, so check it out if you're interested. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.